In the imagination of many people, the hippopotamus seems like a tranquil giant, a slow animal that rests silently in the rivers of Africa. But that image is deceptive. In reality, the hippopotamus is one of the most aggressive, territorial, and dangerous animals in the world. It can weigh more than 3 tons. Its tusks grow throughout its life and can measure up to 50 centimeters. It fears neither lions, nor crocodiles, nor even sharks. After watching the encounters that follow, you will understand why this animal is considered one of the most feared in the world. Today you will discover the true power of the hippopotamus. This footage begins with palpable tension on the riverbank. A rhinoceros approaches too close to the domain of a male hippopotamus, probably to confront him, but the hippopotamus doesn't wait to be provoked. It emerges with astonishing explosiveness, opening its jaws at a 150-degree angle, a warning sign. The rhinoceros, despite its horn and strength, detects something in the hippopotamus's gaze that biologists call blind fury. After a single guttural roar that makes the ground vibrate, the rhinoceros backs off. It knows that in a war of attrition, the hippopotamus's aggressiveness has no limits. If the lion is king, the buffalo is the most feared knight of the savannah, known for its ability to charge and defeat even groups of big cats. However, in front of a hippopotamus, the buffalo looks like a beginner. In this clip, we see the buffalo confronting one, but the hippopotamus responds immediately. There is no subtlety. The hippopotamus uses its mouth as a secret weapon. The buffalo tries to lower its head to use its horns, but realizes that the hippopotamus could clamp its jaw onto the neck in a second, so it decides to abort the mission. The buffalo's retreat is quick, almost embarrassed, making clear that control of the water source is not up for dispute. The hippopotamus still chases it and publicly ridicules it. This is one of the most famous and impactful clips. A lion, perhaps young and inexperienced, finds a hippopotamus sleeping outside the water, and for some strange reason, the feline commits the worst mistake of its life. It approaches and touches the giant while he is resting. What follows is a complete transformation. The hippopotamus goes from deep sleep to Hulk mode in less than a second. With agility defying its weight, it lunges at the lion, grabs it, and shakes it like a piece of cloth. The lion is easily knocked down. The feline escapes by pure miracle, but with a lesson etched on its face. 3 lions find themselves halfway across a river crossing, an area where they are vulnerable. Suddenly, a gray mass emerges from the depths at cruising speed. It is a hippopotamus defending its channel. The lions, who usually hunt in packs, scatter in a save-yourself frenzy. The camera captures the moment when one of the lions is almost caught by the hippopotamus but barely reaches the other shore, while the other 2 companions have to turn around and swim desperately backward. In the water, the lion loses all authority and becomes potential prey for the submerged giant. The sun is setting and a group of lions gathers on the shore to drink, a moment of calm that is abruptly interrupted. A hippopotamus emerges from the water with the determination of a bouncer ejecting intruders from a private club. There are no prior roars, just a frontal charge. The lions, usually arrogant animals, don't even try to fight. They scatter like leaves in the wind. This behavior reinforces the idea that hippopotamuses don't attack out of hunger, but out of a territorial sense of ownership that admits no exceptions, not even for alpha predators. Imagine this scene. A lion is trapped on a small rocky formation in the middle of the river, surrounded by water infested with crocodiles and hippopotamuses. The feline knows it is in enemy territory. A hippopotamus starts approaching, moving with the calm of one who knows he has the advantage. When the hippopotamus finally charges at him, the lion is forced to back off and most likely jump into deep water, an environment where it is slow and clumsy. It is a powerful image showing how the hippopotamus can dictate the fate of a much more agile animal simply by using its intimidating presence. This particular hippopotamus is a veteran. Upon seeing a group of felines at the shore, instead of ignoring them, it decides to go on the offensive. It jumps directly among them, breaking their formation and attacking them separately. The video lets us see the respect lions have for it. None try to jump on its back or bite its hind legs. They know a quick turn of that giant head could split them in half. And before continuing, remember to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video to keep watching these moments that few get to witness. In a scene full of suspense, a leopard is focused, licking or eating something at the edge of a mud pool. What it doesn't know is that just below the surface, only a few centimeters away, there is a submerged hippopotamus. The camera shows us the silhouette of the giant beneath the mud. It's a moment that seems taken from a horror movie. The leopard is lucky in life when the hippopotamus decides to remain still. If it had emerged furiously at that instant, the leopard wouldn't have had time to even blink before being caught by the beast's tusks. A leopard, driven by hunger, sets its eyes on a hippopotamus calf that has wandered a couple of meters away from its mother. The feline prepares to strike, but underestimates the sensory radar of the mother. Before the leopard can make a decisive step, the mother hippopotamus turns her massive body. The visual contrast is incredible. The leopard is a nature sports car, designed for speed, but the mother is an armored tank. The leopard aborts the mission immediately, aware that no trophy is worth the risk of facing an enraged mother. Even the elephant, the only animal that can physically intimidate a hippopotamus, is not safe from its bad temper. An elephant enters the water to cool off, but takes up too much space for a resident hippopotamus's liking. In an act of incredible audacity, the hippopotamus approaches the elephant and bites its hindquarters. Although the elephant is much larger, the surprise of the attack forces it to leave the water. It's one of the few times in nature where we see an animal actively challenge the authority of an adult elephant, though it's important to highlight that it was not alone, since it was accompanied by a herd of hippopotamuses surrounding the giant. Main battle. This is perhaps the most bizarre encounter in the video. A salmon shark, known for entering freshwater, is swimming among the legs of several hippopotamuses. The shark is probably looking for small fish, but its electric presence irritates the hippopotamuses. One of them rushes at the shark, trying to bite it at the surface. The shark, with its oceanic predator reflexes, manages to turn and dive just in time, but the message is clear. In the estuaries and rivers of Africa, not even the great ocean predator has jurisdiction. A Nile crocodile is resting calmly in the mud, bothering no one, but for a territorial hippopotamus, the crocodile's mere existence on its beach is an offense. The hippopotamus walks toward it with heavy steps. The crocodile tries to hold its ground, relying on its scales and its own teeth, but when the hippopotamus opens its mouth, the power scale tilts completely. The crocodile flees to the water, reminding us that, although the crocodile is an efficient killer, the hippopotamus is the boss of the ecosystem. And now that you have seen these moments, which confrontation has you most impressed or is your favorite? Leave it in the comments. Let's see how many of us choose the same one. And speaking of choosing, the best decision is to watch the video on your screen to keep enjoying the most incredible encounters in nature. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like so you don't miss these unique moments caught on camera. Link https://www.youtube.com/watch?markv=bzx8qn6rxb4 from 1 to 14.